What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage, and we are back today with Marvel Strike Force's newest blog post, as you can see, being the BIONIC AVENGERS Part 2. Earlier this week, we got confirmation of Hulkbuster, but it's great that they already released now the final complete listing, actually, completing and rounding out the rest of this BIONIC AVENGERS, being Deathlok as well as Viv Vision. So already a difficulty here that they've already kind of unlocked here in terms of letting us know that they are going to be the team required for the future Death Scourge. So keep in mind, guys, this is different from the War Scourge. That's going to be number 3. The Death Scourge is going to be the 4th, and we expect this to at least be 4, 5, 6 months away, near closer to the quarter 3 and quarter 4 at the end of the year, just given everything we've seen so far with Pestilence and Famine. And as well, they even already give us the breakdown of their kit. So, I don't like reviewing too high level in terms of the details right now, because keep in mind, they can always be subject to change, but we can just take a quick deep dive into their abilities and just to quickly assess, how this team's going to do overall. But we already saw with the Hulkbuster that, there's going to be a lot of synergy with IronMan and Vision being reworked. So I love the fact that they're getting some much needed love. There's going to be a lot of barrier and energy being utilized for this team. And keep in mind, they're going to be used for the Doom 2 raids, right? So this is going to be the new tech raid team, and it seems very promising, and for sure. Even if you look at right now the breakdown of the first attack here for basic and raids, if he has full energy and crits on any of these attacks, they're generating energy for up to 2 Bionic Avenger allies who are not full, and that's a basic attack. So it's going to be absolutely huge. And again, I like how they add these little developer notes too to clarify how much they can generate. So they're going to be surrounded with energy. Special attack, Gatling Sweep here is going to be applying offense up, attacking all enemies, applying bleed, and once again, generating ability energy for the respective Bionic Avengers here. Ultimate EMP Blast here, attacking primary and adjacent for damage. As well, any target being tech, they're going to apply some additional damage, and as well the ability block. So what I like about this team is that they're going to have a lot of ability blocks as well, being able to control, and a really notable villain that's tech is Dr. Doom. So this team is going to be extremely effective against him, especially when he's a tech villain. And again, you see with every one of these abilities here, generating ability energy. So we're going to constantly see these abilities getting ramped up and constantly spreading of energy. And as well, last but not least, with the passive here in raids, you can see the notable impact here is gaining ability energy once again with charges. And at the end of any turn, if they have 5 more charges, they're going to actually also additionally attack energy for additional damage, losing the 5 charges, but also gaining focus. So overall, really good kit. That's overall just for Deathlok. Next up is Viv Vision here in terms of the breakdown. Again, I really like the fact that they actually added Vivian. It's going to be some nice throwback to the Marvel Universe here, but as well, we definitely saw this coming. Being the support for Bionic Avengers totally makes sense. Synthesize. So it's Strike, being the basic attack here, as you can see, applying Deflect up to maximum for the injured allies. But in raids, once again, seeing that ability energy being granted here for fellow Bionic Avenger allies, as well as any random Vision ally. So he's going to get a lot of synergy there with Vision. You can see here, it's also not going to generate ability energy for any counterattacks, assist, or ISO attacks. So in case you're thinking that this is going to apply for Striker ISO 8 with the additional strike, it does not. So take that with a grain of salt there, because we have seen things change, but given that what we've seen right now so far with all the ability energy getting granted, I think they're going to be holding back on that. It just seems like that's going to be the nature here. Phasing Blast is the special attack for Viv here, and you can see once again attacking primary target for damage, applying offense down, and another ability block here to synergize with Deathlok. And you can see here again generating ability energy for 2 random Bionic allies that were not already at full energy. On kill, if they're going to be able to actually get a kill, there's going to be an offense down for 2 turns and an ability block for 2 turns to all adjacent enemies. So I think landing this is going to be really, really crucial, because it can be so significant and really shift the tide of battle if this ability is landed properly. Think more specifically like how you utilize Jubilee in the Astonishing X-Men, casting her special to actually cast all the negative conditions on the enemies that are on. Oh, apologies there, misclick. Solar Strafe ultimate ability being the ultimate here, and as you can see, flipping 2 negative effects to positives, flipping all the negative effects to positive for the Bionic allies as well. of attacking for primary damage. And again, this is what's notable and different about this ability, you know, attacking the character's role that you impacted and applying blind. So that's an entire row of characters impacting the blind. That's as close as you're going to get to something similar to, you know, Cloak and Dagger, where they apply all those negative conditions. But now we're going to actually get that from a tech raid specific team. And what I do like about these effects is that this is actually going to apply outside of raid. As you can see, there's no raid tag here, and as well additional ability energy being granted. So I foresee this tech raid team being very powerful even outside of the raid setting, just because of the synergies they have, the amount of energy they're granting to each other. Positive vibes is the passive here. As you can see, whenever they do gain ability energy, there's gonna be heals. So this is all working on cohesion with each other, right? Think about the number of times all the ability energy is getting granted with this team, and now they're also gonna get healed for it. So this is where the healing is gonna come from the team, as well as the barriers from Hulkbuster. So I mean, I really like the fact that all these are coming together now and giving that much needed love to the OG Iron Man as well. And in raids, as you can see, additional ability energy being granted, additional armor being added, and as well, that's all going to apply to the rest of the team. Summer Thunder events, another news then. Coordinated Assault is coming back. So this is, if you recall, spending the ISO 8 energy with your line. So make sure you guys are stocking up on that and ensuring that that's in a good supply, just because those are really easy rewards to get, especially for those T2 level 1 ions building up towards the next ISO 8. We got a Summer Extravaganza coming up, which features X-Force, so that's going to be rewarding those fragments that we're building towards being the next quick rumble for next Thursday here. And you can see here, the more higher yellow stars that you have on these characters, they're going to be generating more points. So just food for thought. If you guys have them built up already, it's going to be much easier. War updates. They're actually adding and changing a couple of things in the war boost. So you can see here, there's going to be a new positive effect that's called the minor deflect. So it's actually going to give us a 100% chance to block, but it doesn't provide the additional chance to negate the application of effect. So in this case, it does sound kind of like a nerf a little bit. In this case, to make it maybe more competitive, give an edge to more of the offensive teams. But we'll see how time goes by. But it's going to be going live with 6.3, so keep that in mind. Next Strike Pass is going to be starting up here, and the featured character will be Dr. Voodoo. And as well, another really welcome addition is the fact that Star-Lord T'Challa is going to be heading to Doom 3-9. So I do have a video on that, on making, in terms of finding a minimum unlock team to get through it if you guys have lower level teams. But as well, the fact that Multiple Man now is officially setting up shop in the raid store. So there's just such a boatload of characters now that it's going to be really difficult to get Multiple Man afterwards, because it's going to be free. But you know, with the raid characters in there now, it's always kind of random cluster with the orbs, and just given how many characters there are, I do fear that it is difficult to farm them up. So make sure you guys capitalize on that before the change happens. But really awesome that Star-Lord T'Challa is coming to Doom Chapter 3-9, just because of the fact that, you know, he's a very powerful character, and being available is going to be awesome for the free-to-play community. We're also got confirmation now officially that Valkyrie is going to be joining the Red Star Orb, so we'll be seeing her very soon. Going to be able to unlock her in a couple days here, and as well being able to utilize her as part of that Heroes as Guardians team. And then lastly, just some update on Rogue here with the Red Star, respectfully for her, and that event is coming up to a close soon, so best of luck, you guys. Otherwise, just weekly events, just the Blitz, Phoenix is upcoming, Chaos Theory, Flash, so forth. But overall, really good blog post, guys. Some good information here in terms of the new tech raid team, but looking forward to trying them out, because I think a lot of players are going to build them up, and it's going to just complete the rest of the rotation here for the Doom raids in preparation for Doom 3, and finally having a very powerful and potent tech team to utilize. Thank you as always, you guys. Happy Friday. Thank you as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.